Helen White has been active all her life. She played tennis and basketball and even coached a soccer team. But she says she reached the peak of her sporting career only recently, playing a sport that she only discovered a few years ago.
When I was at my gym, I realized that I saw these older people, these older people playing this racket game on the court next to me. And I was the only one shooting hoops, and these people were all playing and having a great time. So I actually went over them and asked them, well, what is this game called? They called it pickleball. And I said to myself, that's a funny name. And I kind of walked away, but then I realized, whoa, how old are you? You're 70s and your 80s, you're playing a game, you're having fun, you're socializing. I said, I want to be part of that.
White got so inspired, she decided to take her love for sports to a new level, and at almost 60, she got a master's degree in sports management.
I wanted to be an influencer in the world of sports, especially senior sports, and it turns out that pickleball is where I have had the most influence as an older adult.
Pickleball is a peculiar mix of badminton, tennis and ping pong. 2 or 4 players use solid paddles made of wood or composite materials to hit a perforated ball over a net.
It's a paddle that's similar to a ping pong paddle, but it's a dedicated pickleball paddle, and then a ball that looks like a whipple ball, but it's a dedicated pickleball ball. And then you just need a net that's shorter than a tennis net, and that's really all you need.
Since becoming a pickleball coach, White has taught more than 3,000 people how to play this game. But she doesn't just teach. She loves playing herself and has already taken part in multiple championships around the US and abroad, having earned more than 50 medals. On top of that, she serves as one of the organizers of the Mid-Atlantic Open Pickleball Tournament that unites more than 300 athletes of all ages. All the money raised by the tournament that White organizers go to the Parkinson Foundation. For her, the choice was very personal. White's husband of 40 years was diagnosed with this disease 10 years ago.
He has found that exercise is the best medicine for him. We did have to work a little bit on his balance before he got started, but now he's rock solid, and we're all about promoting pickleball for people with a Parkinson's diagnosis as well as other neurological diagnoses.
I started because Helen started. And so we play in tournaments around the country. There aren't that many husband and wife teams for obvious reasons. But Helen and I seem to get together, seem to be pretty good together.
White hopes to keep playing for many more years to come. After all, she gives elderly people much more than a fun way to spend their time. She gives them the understanding that at any age you can be what you want to be. Maxim Moskalkov for VOA News, McLean, Virginia.